It's Richard here again, and today we're going to look at series circuits. So a series circuit has all its components connected in the same line as each other. So for example, if we've got 3 resistors and they're connected in series with the battery, you've literally got wires coming out of each side of the battery or cell. They go into the resistors and they're all just connected one after the other, and it's a big loop. Now, in the series circuit, the current is the same at all points of the circuit. And so it doesn't change as you go around the circuit. Now, in series circuits, the resistors all oppose the flow of electric current through the circuit. Now, their total resistance is calculated by adding up the resistance of each individual resistor. So the total resistance of the 3 resistors is just the resistance of the first one plus the resistance of the second one plus the resistance of the third one. Now, in series circuits, the resistors all oppose the flow of direction of electrical current through the circuit. And as I just mentioned, you can just add up their resistances to work out the total resistance. So if you take a single pipe and think of it as water going through that pipe, a bit like a wire and electrical current. Now, if you put a rock into that pipe, the rock would block the flow of water. And that's basically what a resistor does when it's in series. Now, if you add more rocks next to each other in the pipe, again, it just makes it harder for the rock to push through. So that's exactly what happens in a series circuit. So to think of that in a practical example, if there are 3 resistors in a circuit and they're connected in series and they have a total resistance of 15 ohms, which is a possible set of resistances. Well, we're looking for resistances that add up to 15 ohms as our measure. So for example, we could have one resistor with 5 ohms resistance, one with 3 ohms, and one with 7 ohms. Now, in a series circuit, remember that all current is the same at all points in the circuit. So the charge flows through the current like water flows through pipes, and the amount of water entering one end of the pipe is the same as the amount leaving the other end. Now remember, resistors oppose the flow of electric current and they increase the resistance in the circuit. Now the charge flowing through a circuit flows like water through pipes. Now the amount of water entering one end of the pipe is the same as the amount of water leaving the other end of the pipe. It's the same with currents. The amount of current going in one side of the circuit is the same as the amount of current coming outside one other side of the circuit. So some things that are true about series circuit are that the voltage across each component is different. The current is the same at all points of the circuit, and multiple resistors can be put together in series. Now, if we're going to look at another example of calculating resistance, if we've got 2 resistors of 10 ohms, both of them, and they're in series, and it's in series with 3 2-ohm resistors, we need to know how to calculate the total resistance. So remember, if we just add up the total resistance, we can the resistance of each resistor, we can work out the total resistance. So we've got 2 10-ohm resistors and 3 2-ohm resistors. So if we do 10 plus 10 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, that will give us 26 ohms in total.